The Farm's Kitchen Table. I'm Larry Marble. Thanks for listening to us on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. All the grains closed higher yesterday, with corn up 13, beans up 17. Kansas City wheat up 53 by the bushel. The markets were a little rattled with USDA's unexpected drop in the corn crop condition report, down 1 to 52%, good to excellent, and also by the fact that only 7% of the corn crop has now been harvested, slightly less than trade was expecting. Ukraine's taken back territory previously won by the Russians in Putin's latest attempt to annex 4 territories of the Ukraine currently occupied by Russia. There are renewed fears that a steady supply of export corn and wheat from the Ukraine is growing more doubt. With the increase in tension in the area, vessel owners and insurance companies are less willing to allow vessels into the Ukrainian ports in the Black Sea. Corpus Christi and ADM's elevators will close at 2:45 today. Then Thursday will be open. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM will close at 2:45 on Wednesday and 2:45 on Thursday, and will be closed Friday through the weekend. Cargill Houston is open Thursday morning, and the Andersons are open Monday through Friday, 7 to 3. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. We're on the line from D&D with Wade Floyd. Wade, Purina's got some excellent fly control products, and one of them's a feed-through, isn't it?
Yes, sir. There is a loose mineral that we like to put out. It's going to be a 1275 mineral, and it does have that insect IGR in it.
All right, and y'all sell that in a 50-pound bag?
Yes, sir. We have it in a 50-pound bag, and then we also have it in a molasses tub that'll come in 225 pounds, also a 125-pound tub.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wade, there at D&D in Seguin.
Yes, sir. They can stop by and see us, or they can just give me a shout at 830-379-7340.
We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did sheep and goats sell in Fredericksburg?
Well, Larry, it was a little softer today. We ended up with 3,400. Some of those better lambs kind of still bring up over $3, up to $3.30 or $4 on some real fancy ones. But it sure was not as active as it has been. It took a pretty good one to do that. And on the kid market, it was sure a little softer also. Didn't look like there was much activity on those feeder kids, and some of the better kids, they kind of bring up to that 320 or 30. Where last week we had quite a few of them do that. They took a pretty good one this week to do it. And on everything else, Nanny's was probably steady. Billy's might have been just a little bit softer. Packer U's was a little bit softer, not much. All in all, I thought we got along real good, besides it was just a tick cheaper.
Go over a few of the cattle groups that you know of coming this week.
No, we've got those cows we talked about. They're here. We haven't palpated them yet. Won't do that till in the morning. And then we've got... I guess there's 34 or 5 of them that are supposed to be kind of 3 to 5 months bred. Say we hadn't run them through the chute yet, but we will in the morning. And then, we've got, there's 30 or 40 wean calves off of one deal. And then there's some 20s and 30s here and there. And then the rest of it's kind of a mixed up bunch. But sure looking like we'll get somewhere, hopefully around that 1,000 is what we're hoping for.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite in Fredericksburg.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
Sean, we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin with the National Pork Carcass cutout value price for the afternoon report. Looks like it was 70 cents weaker at 105.18. USDA revised the Monday hog slaughter 6,000 lower, with 485,000 head kill on Tuesday. That gave a week-to-date slaughter of 963. That's still up 12,000 on the week, about 35,000 head higher year to year. As we look toward the meats, USDA's wholesale box beef price in the afternoon tightened the spread to $24.41 on an 81-cent lower choice quote, $1.34 stronger select price. USDA says 255,000 head for the week met the knife. That's up 2,000 from last week, and it's 14,000 head more year to year. Let's see. The USDA says lighter volume in Oklahoma City for their feeder auctions, mostly 3 to 5 lower. Looks like we saw some 142 to 143 bids on 1,700 head. All of those went unsold. best things that we can see so far this week is Western Corn Belt at 145. Neighbor, there's your meat moves from yesterday. We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how's the sale shaping up for this week?
Oh, looks like we'll have a decent run, Larry. Got 3 1/4 in right now. Looks like about 80 of those are cows and bulls. Not much in the way of stock cows this week. It doesn't look like so far, but anyway, got a pretty good run of cows and a pretty good jag of bulls as well. And then on the calf and yearling side of things, do have 50 really nice steers, weigh 400 to 600 pounds. About half of those are F1 Brayfords, and the other half are out of F1 cows and Angus bulls. So a good set of steers there, and then got a couple other pretty good little bunches of calves and yearling. So expecting a good run. I don't know, 450 to 5 something, somewhere in that range.
At Pearsall Livestock, Kelly Thigpen, tell everybody how to contact you.
Call us at the office, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 334-1047. Look us up on the website, that's PearsallLivestock.com.
Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. Here we go. We're on the line with Cousin Brian from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, what's the sale going to be like this week?
Going to be about the same as last week, Larry. Kind of anticipating that 900 somewhere in there. Quality of the cattle good again this week. It sounds like, we're finding the places where they're a little bit softer, but, the good cattle are still selling. It's the number 2s and 3s that are getting under some pressure again. And, it's fall. I mean, that's where we're at. And, I think we're going to be all right. I mean, the run's going to be good. And, everybody's still active. They want the cattle. So I'm happy with it. And sheep and goats, same thing, kind of 600 somewhere in there. And, people had rain, but it didn't last long.
Yeah.
I mean, the weeds have peddled out. And, I mean, if you had grass, it's turned blue if the cows haven't eaten it all. So,
yep.
Everybody's just doing their fall thing.
Yep. Well, tell everybody how to get out and buy some cattle if that's their thing on Wednesday.
Yeah, give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can give me a call on my cell phone at 830-305-0652, and I'll see you tomorrow night, Cousin Larry.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Brian. Bye-bye.
All right, thanks, man.
Neighbor, did you know that the Millworks division at MG Building Materials is a great place to look when you want to upgrade your home? That division carries a full line of wood, aluminum, and vinyl windows. What a great upgrade. We've got vinyl windows in our house down here on the bay, and they sure are pretty from the inside and out. The possibilities for those upgrades are endless with the help of MG and their 5 locations. They've got one in San Antonio, got one in Corpus, got one in Uvalde, got one in Kerrville, and they have one in Pleasanton. That's MG Building Materials. Neighbor, now it's time to get a hold of Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Well, the grass conditions are excellent and getting better every day. We keep getting these little showers. I want to remind your listeners now, and you too, Larry, if you'll spread the word, I want to sell several hundred cattle between now and the first of the year. The group that I've got in mind are some 5-year-old F1 Brayford cows. These cows are not expensive for what they are. They're bred to registered Brangus bulls to start calving after the first of the year, and I can sell them in pretty tight breeding groups. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on database on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CasasCattle.com for the bull people.
We're on the line with Wade Floyd from DND Texas Outfitters Seguin. Wade, everybody thinks about deer in the fall, but we really need to take care of the protein situation all year round. What do you got to offer us this week?
Yeah, Larry, we do Antler Max proteins and your Antler Advantage made by Purina. They're some of the best that if you feed them year-round, you really do see the result. We also carry a Double Down protein that's been becoming very more popular.
And we want you to get it at D&D in Seguin. Wade Floyd, tell everybody how to contact you.
Larry, they can call me here at the store at 830-379-7340. Extension 180.
We're on the line with Carl Herman, Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Carl, how is the Wednesday sale shaping up?
Well, it's coming along pretty good. It's fair week around here, so there's a lot of young guys that got kids in the fair. There's a lot of grandpas that doesn't have any help. So,
yeah,
it's one of them deals. But it's shaping up. I think we'll have somewhere around 700 tomorrow. Really good calves coming in, about 100 cows. So look forward to good sale.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for the Wednesday sale in Caldwell, Carl.
Okay, my number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're to get into the surrounding area, call back 540-8676.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
You bet, Larry.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Doug Bass from Cattleman's Brenham and Cattleman's Columbus. We're getting ready for the sale in Columbus. It's Tuesday evening looking toward Wednesday. What's it going to be like?
Looks pretty good, Mr. Larry. I tell you what, we're tagging around 400. Got lots of cattle coming in tonight. Lots of trailers out. We're going to have, got one man sending about 40 pound plates, some pretty good black cows, red cows, 4 to 6 year old cows bred to Charolais bulls. Got another man sending about 8, 9 really good black cows with black baldy kids on them. All young cows, real gentle. Somebody needs something to go home with. And got a really good selection of yearlings. Got some really good pins of yearlings coming in for sure.
Good deal. That's for the Cattleman's Columbus sale. You folks are hearing it today. The sale is today. Doug, y'all start at 11?
We start at 11, yes, sir. 11 o'clock sharp.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Y'all can call me on my cell, 979-877-4454, or call us here at the office, 979-732-2622.
All right, and you folks listen later in the day. Doug and I will talk about the results from Brenham last Friday. Doug, thanks for being on Down on the Farm.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Y'all have a good one.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm Radio, and I'm with Stephen from DND Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Stephen, you know, I'm an old sheep and goat man, was raised that way, and I love working sheep and goats with good equipment, and I bet you D&D can help me out, can't you?
Yes, sir. Larry, we are now carrying sheep and goat panels and working equipment from Rivera Panels. They're a family-owned company out in the little town of Lomita. They make quality equipment from working chutes to pens, all sorts of feeders that you can choose from as well.
Real great options for sheep and goat people. I know we've got them in Texas. I know we've got them in Guadalupe County. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Larry, you can get a hold of me at 830-379-7340, extension 161. More than happy to answer any questions anyone may have.
We appreciate you. That's Stephen from D&D talking about their sheep and goat equipment, ddtexasoutfitters.com. We're on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how'd the Monday sale go?
Well, we had another good sale, Larry. We wound up with 955 head, 116 cows and 13 bulls. Calf market continues to be strong. 2 and 3 weight steers, $1.56 to $2.45. Heifers, $1.29 to $1.65. 3 and 4 weight steers, $1.63 to $2.30. Heifers, $1.38 to $1.79. 4 and 5 weight steers, $1.53 to $2.70. Heifers, $1.40 to $2.15. 5 and 6 weight steers, $1.49 to $1.88. Heifers, $1.36 to $1.61. 7 8 weight steers, $1.42 to $1.78, and the heifers were $1.34 to $1.60. On the 7 8 weight steers and bull yearlings, $1.31 to $1.61, and then the heifers were $1.24 to $1.48. The cow deal, we got 86 cents for the best cow. Bulls, 89 to $1.05. Stocker cows, 400 to 1,000, and we had a few little old pairs, not very many, 385 to 1210, Larry.
What are you anticipating for this next Monday sale, Gary?
Oh, I imagine, Larry, it's going to be about the same, about 800 to 9 to 1,000, somewhere around that neighborhood. I don't know right off hand, but I think I got a sellout coming on some Brangus cows. I will know more about that later on in the week, but there ought to be anywhere from 50 to 100 cows there, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Gary Butler.
You can catch me on cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on mobile 830-857-4330, Larry.
We'll talk to you Sunday night for the Monday sale.
Thank you, sir.
Neighbor, let's take another look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. Milo through Corpus in September, $13.96. Yellow corn to Corpus in September, $8.62. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in September, $10.83. And Houston beans, $14.63 3/4. Texas cotton, 616 bale at $93.47. Neighbor, that's it for Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for listening. Do so again tomorrow, 4 times daily, and always on the web, downonthefarmradio.com.